Alright guys, so here we have a little 4-cylinder inline engine on a Saturn car here. I'll show you the whole car there. And first what happened was the water pump went out. And I want to say that's right here, but I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what the water pump looks like. And then you may have noticed this here. And you may be wondering where that's coming from. Well, that's coming from the head gasket. Water pump went out, and then we blew the head gasket. And then it was continuing to be driven as oil was being constantly poured out of it. And what we have here, this car was parked just over there on the other side of these bushes here. And I just moved it over here. Now, the oil was bone dry, so I put oil in it. And because I know how quick the oil goes out of this thing, I put just over the fill line. Not a lot, just barely. Probably like, millimeter or two. And when we drove it here, I didn't drive it. My stepdad did. And we put oil in it, and the whole way here, there's just a whole trail behind us being poured out of the engine there. So I believe it was actually run out of oil a bit. So I'm going to fire it up just for a minute so you can hear just how bad this thing sounds. Now, I can't remember how it ran before the head gasket blew. I don't know how the engine sounded because I can't remember, because it was before winter when it was actually running properly still. So horn works. We drove it here, the oil was pouring out, so I think it was ran out of oil on the way here. And what we'd do would be on the way here would be we put it in neutral, shut the engine off, and coast down the hill. Now I'm just going to do a quick start on this for you. You can hear just how screwed up that sounds. I'm going to throw this in the car here, since I don't want someone to see that, so you can hear how crappy this sounds. Now that was just to give you the idea of how this thing sounds. And to me, that sounds like the sucker's ticking quite a bit. And you might be able to see the oil burning off there. I don't know if you can see that smoke or not here. But, yeah, that's what happened here. So, we'll be starting to replace that pretty soon here. We'll be parking her in the shop and fixing her up shortly. So that's it for now, because it looks like this guy wants to come talk to me.